Alright, so I'm just going to quickly show you how I finger trick my EPLLs. So, um, so the first one we'll go over is this one. I think this is UA. So I'll basically go over all 4 AUFs. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I'll also go over all 4 angles for every AUF. So, you know, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle. And then, you know, this, so on. Okay, so let's just get right into it. The default angle, obviously, for this is... And also, I'm just going to be showing the ones I use. Actually, yeah, I guess I'll show you both, the RU and MU. I only use RU for big cubes. But yeah, for my default one for this, I just do this. Also the RU, I do this. Wait, how do I finger trick this? Oh, wait, hold on. That's how I do that. Okay, now continue with this, but with it from a different angle. So from here, this is what I do. Now, if you don't want to regrip and do that awkward algorithm, I mean, okay, the regrip is awkward, but the algorithm is actually really fast. But if you don't want to do that, you can just do U and then do it from this angle, or you could do U prime and do it from this angle. But anyways, that's pretty much the only alg I've had for that. For this angle, the MU version looks like this. And then the RU version would be, let's see. Alright, so that would be that angle. So now let's go to this angle. And this is also, this alg is fast, but it's also extremely awkward. So if you don't want to do the MU, you can just do that or that, but what I do is this. So that's all 4 angles for this. Now we'll do the same alg, but at this AUF right here. So we'll start from the front. Basically, if you have a U prime, it's very obvious. You do the alg, and then actually it's not very obvious for me. What I do is I do the alg, and then I push like this for the AUF. But if you don't like doing the push, if you don't like doing the alg and then this, what you could do instead is you could do this, I guess, for U prime. Or what you could do is U2 and then do it from this angle, because then otherwise you wouldn't have to push. Then you could just do U and then U. But that's not what I do. But anyways, I keep doing that. So yeah, now we'll do it from this angle. So for this, I don't do this one and then U prime, because that would be really awkward. So what I do is I push like that, and then I do it from this angle. What you could do to avoid the push is to do U and then U2. That's another way to do it. So now from this, basically the same thing. I do it from the back and then push right here. And again, you don't have to do the push. You can just do it. You can just do U, alg, U2, basically. That applies to pretty much everything. So I showed you this. Now this is the last one, and obviously I do not do this thing. I do push and then the alg. And if you don't want to do that, you could do this and then that. Alright, so that's all 4 angles for that one, and then finally we have our last... Oh wait, duh. Oh my gosh. This is going to take a while now, isn't it? So yeah, I just showed you all this. Now I'll do it from U2. Now, pretty much for this, Okay, let's just start from here. So if we have it like this, it doesn't really matter. Like, I kind of switch in between the two, but you could either do it ALG and then U2, or you could do U2 ALG. It doesn't really matter, but I would probably prefer doing U2 ALG, but it really does not matter at all. So yeah, that's that angle. This angle, I do U and then U. So, and then from this angle, you could either do ALG U2 or U2 ALG. So, yeah, again, it doesn't matter, but I would probably prefer U2 ALG. And then finally from here, wait, did I show you this one already? No, I didn't. So for this, you would do U. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty obvious for the AUFs. You should probably be getting the pattern of how I do that. But yeah, and then the final AUF to show you would be... So I show you this one, this one, and this one. Now I'll show you this one. It's pretty much the same as all the other ones. So from this angle, you do ALG U. Whoops. Epic fail. From this angle, you would do U ALG. Pretty easy. Oh, whoops. From this angle, you just do ALG U. I'm stupid. Okay. But yeah, you probably get the idea of what I'm doing, so you might not even have to watch the rest of the video, but just for the sake of completeness, I'll complete everything. And then finally, from this angle, you do U. I don't know if I missed any, but yeah, you should probably be getting the idea of what I do. Alright, now I'll just cover the last U-perm. The second U-perm, which is UB. This one. So yeah, basically from this angle I do. From here I do. From here I do this. And if you can tell, I'm actually switching using M moves with my right and left hands depending on the situation. But you should be able to figure that out just from watching. And then finally from this angle I do this. Okay, now with the UAUF, from right here I do this. From right here I do this. Wait. Yeah, I had it right. Okay, and then from this angle I do this. And finally from this angle. Alright. From the U2 angle, it doesn't matter, you could either do the ALG U2 or you could do U2 ALG, but I would prefer U2 ALG, obviously, because that's what I've been doing the entire time. Oops. From right here, I do this. From here, you could either do ALG U2 or U2 ALG. So I'll just do U2 ALG. And then from right here, alright. Did I show you everything? I'm not sure. don't think I did. Okay, so this angle right here, I don't think I showed. So this angle. So I actually do not do the push like I do for the other alg, because that would be doing it with my left finger, and that would be extremely awkward. I used to do it with the push, but then I was like, whatever, it feels so awkward, I'd rather just do it with, you'll see what I do, but yeah. What I do in this case is I do U2 and then U prime. So yeah. And then for right here I do U prime, U2. For here I do U2. And then finally for right here, I do U prime, U2. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do all my U primes. It's very simple. Oh, I forgot to show you all the other RU ones, but yeah. Pretty much the RU ones are just like, I don't really use RU at all, so I may as well not even show you that, but I only use it for big cubes, and I barely ever solve big cubes. But yeah. Yeah, I just demonstrated the RU ones, but I would probably... Actually, I would recommend learning the RU algs over the MU algs, because the MU algs, it requires so much regripping. You have to regrip here, and especially for this one, you have to regrip quite a bit. So I would still recommend learning the RU, because it's just... I mean, yeah, there's a lot of regripping in the alg. Oh, whoops. But, oh yeah, I didn't show you the Z perm and... Oh my gosh, I didn't show you the Z perm and the H perm. I guess I could show you that. Okay, H perm. Basically, whatever. You can do whatever you want, but you can alternate between doing it like this and like this. So, depending on the AUF. So, like, let's say you get this. You could do like this. And then if you get like something like this, you can do. And then the U2 doesn't even matter. Alright, then the Z perm. Yeah, I guess I really need to show you the Z perm. Duh. What was I thinking? Okay, so Z perm. Standard position. I just do. And from here, if it's right here, then I switch the right hand doing U's and the left hand doing M's. Alright, so if you're, let's say you're right here, basically you just do U prime and then the alg. Duh. If you're right here, you could either do the alg and then U2, or you could do U2 alg. You could also do U alg U, but that would not really be as efficient as just doing U2 alg. And basically the same if you're right here, do U2 alg. So yeah, I showed you that. This one you just do U prime alg. How about right here? Well, U prime and then regripping, you do that, that's not good. So what you want to do is do the alg from right here and then U. Oh, nice. So that one you already know. This one you already know. How about from right here? This one you can do. So, and then from right here, obviously just do U now. Alright, I guess that's everything. So yeah, I basically just showed you how I do it from every single angle with every single AUF. So you probably didn't even have to watch that whole video. You could probably get the pattern I was using at like 5 minutes in. But yeah, if you really need to, you can watch every single example I gave and implement it into yourselves. And sorry that this video went so long and that I didn't edit anything or add any algs to the thing, but I am extremely lazy and I really don't feel like making high quality videos right now. But anyways, there you go. Goodbye.